Hello, in this course, we will be dealing with Java server faces. With an advent of technologies, the web applications which are touching our life every now and then are coming with increase in demands. Demands of better and flexible web application, demands of secure operation. Web application is coming up with new features, new frameworks to provide very best to the end user. In order to understand how web application works, how web applications is developed, we'll go through this course which is on Java Server Faces. Java Server Faces is a standard Java framework for user interface development. In this course, we'll be going through Java Server Faces importance and overview. What actually is the architecture of Java Server Faces, which is making it very important and useful. JSF lifecycle in operation of the request sent from the web application. Components and comparison with other frameworks. Java Server Faces or JSF will see the objectives, overview and intended user. This topic is required to understand the fundamental block of JSF and to look over the user which are related to JSF framework. A specification and reference implementation of a web application development framework. This is what JSF provide to us. It simplifies web application development. Component model tied to a well-defined request processing lifecycle. It defines a component model with a particular cycle of request processing and delivering it back to the end user through web application. We'll be seeing this component model in detail in coming future slides. What is the objective of JSF? It provides event-driven component-based technology for developing web application. This point is very important to understand to gain a depth knowledge of JSF. Event-driven component. This means an event is there from web application which will derive whole application. For example, if you click on a search button, that events fires and that events process further the JSF and fetches the required information to the end user. We'll be seeing this detail event-driven components in future slides. JSF separates the user interface from model object that encapsulates data and application logic. JSF follows MVC architecture, model view controller. That means it will be looking for only the view part. The model and controller part is not touched, due to which the developer could focus more on the view part, that is the user interface, without touching or hindering the process of model and controller. It provides server-side validation and data conversion, which has its own advantage. It retains the state of component. Retaining the state of component is a great advantage of JSF also, which implies